What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Carlos Baerga Show on the Big Play Network, presented by FanDuel with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and always positive Jay. Now, guys, how are you feeling today?
Wow, I am so happy. I have to tell you, I was nervous, like I was going to play that yesterday, coming into the ballpark, because the people don't understand. This is playoff.
It basically is.
This is playoff. This is the last week. We got 5 more days, 5 more games, and our team is playing the best in Major League Baseball. This is the best team right now, and you fans need to go to the ballpark. Tell me, what's up, PJ? How
I'm
you
glad
been?
to be back. I mean, we're in the land. We took the first place. I still can't believe we did this, even though everyone said I was a madman when I called it back in July.
You were, but I
am a madman.
now.
You want to get nuts? Let's get nuts, all right?
Yeah.
I still can't believe it. Like you said, that whole game, I was a nervous wreck. And what happened in that 6th inning, I ain't never seen anything like that. How many runs did they score without even getting the ball to the infield? If that's not guards ball, I don't know what guards ball is.
My friend, I've been saying since last year, playoff, I was saying to everybody, let's bond against this guy, because when somebody is on, the way that, the great pitchers, when they're on, you have to do something different. You remember when we went like this to Roger Clemens in the playoff, that we start fighting with him? We got him out. Randy Johnson, Kenny Lofton, Marvin Scale, 2 bombs right away.
I texted you during the game. I was like, they did exactly what they did to Randy Johnson.
And look at what happened. I get up in the radio. You can ask Rafa. When Rafa come later here, I get up and say, thank you, God. They're listening to me. But that happened in the 6th inning. Let's do it before starting the game right away. But Gabby, you was there.
I was at the game. I'm honestly sore. I was like tense the whole time. I was sore today after that. That was stressful. It was a stressful game, but that inning was some of the craziest baseball I've ever seen. Now, I've seen a lot of crazy baseball at Progressive Field. That's a place that we play a bunch of insane games. But that ball going up and under his legs, I've never seen anything like that in my life. I'm sorry, I can't stop talking about it.
He thought he was Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Jason Kelsey. I would like to think I'm Jason Kelsey sometimes too. He's a great guy.
What's the name of the brown guy that throw the ball behind, under the leg to the quarterback? What's
the long snapper? Posick. Who's our long snapper?
For the Browns.
I don't know what it is. Ryan, who's our long snapper?
Rex Sunahara.
Yeah. So I think he tried to do what he did in the first game. You remember where we lost?
Yeah.
I think he did the same. It was crazy, but you know what? I went. It was our inning.
Yes.
Because look at what happened to Fry.
Poor David Fry. Oh my gosh.
Wow, David Fry. Thanks God that he's good. He's better, but he got a broken nose.
Broken nose and a couple broken bones in his face, but he's good and. Like, that's tough, dude. He got right up from that and let everyone know. And as much as I say this, I sports hate Tarek Schoolboy. I don't know the man personally.
Yes.
Sure, what a class act he was to text him and what he said. And I really appreciate what he did there. That was
he take the hat away, the glove away.
I would have threw up.
Yeah, he was sick.
And I was pissed off because the manager went to the mound. And I said, he cannot go to the mound. Say him back. I was saying it already. But now I realize that he was like a father, because he saw a giant pitcher, a guy, the Cy Young winner, that he might win another Cy Young.
Probably going to win again.
Going like from up, he went down like a kid.
What an emotional roller coaster those last 3 bats. Because he got, screws my fence. He got pissed when we bunted on him. And then we did it again, and then he did his Jason Kelsey hike there and went over the dude's head. Now he's just angry. But the next pitch, it's in his head, and he hits Fry. He goes from angry to, what in the world did I just do to this guy? Like, he might not get up. He might never be the same. Like, I couldn't imagine. So you knew the next pitch. I knew it was going in the dirt.
It reminded me what happened to me my first year in the minor leagues in Charleston, South Carolina. I was playing against San Luis in Savannah. You know what happened? I hit a line drive to the eyes of this pitcher. The blood came out like it was a fountain.
Yeah.
Like that. And I went straight to the mound. I don't even run to first base. I don't even run to first base because I was scared. I was like, that's a life, bro. I know you're playing against me, but my reaction, I went to the mound to make sure that he was okay, something like that. That's what happened to him yesterday. But thanks God that we win. But you know what? We keep doing the little things.
Yeah.
2 strike, put the ball in play. Jose Ramirez, we got the first run. Then White pitch, and then Arias put the ball in play with 2 strikes again, and we got another run to get up in there. It was super, and our manager, he's doing a great job. And you know what? Let's listen up to Steven Buck, what he said after the game.
But Gavin was absolutely masterful. Couldn't ask for anything more. They put a lot of pressure on him. He wiggled his way out. That bases loaded, 1 out. I mean, it was that was really impressive. So tip your cap to Gavin for keeping us in the game.
Wasn't that ball particularly bad at all, or did it go straight?
No, it was straight to the face. So we're all thinking about David and his family right now. Obviously, we're glad he's okay, but obviously it's a really scary moment. So thinking about him.
You were the first one out there to him. Did you know how serious it was as soon as it happened?
Yeah, I mean, you see it right away. And then right as I got out there, I saw what I saw. So I just told him, keep laying down. And I'm not a medical guy, so just make sure you stay down. And then obviously trainers were right there.
Against a guy like School, just being able to score runs with him without getting out of the infield. We talk about guards ball, but is that the best example that you've had?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we got a little bit of help with the error and the wild pitch, but Tarek Skubal's the best pitcher in the game, and we're just trying to find ways to put pressure on him. And but that's why we work on our base running. That's why we work on our bunting, and 2 great bunts to get us going. And Jose gets the jam shot single, and then Gabby gets the job done scoring Jose from third. Jose, inducing the balk. Just all that whole inning was the things that we talk about, we preach, we work on, and the guys executed outstanding.
You see Scooble just sort of falling apart there after the incident with David. Is it imperative to try and get as much off of him as you can at that point?
Yeah, obviously you want to just keep adding on, and our guys executed. So I know Tarek felt awful about the situation. I mean, he's a pro's pro, and you don't want to try and take advantage of a situation in that moment, but we knew we had to add on in that inning.
Well, what has been, we asked you about Gavin Williams many times, but what's been the key to him overcoming tough situations like there in that 4th inning?
I mean, he's got elite stuff. When you have elite stuff, you can wiggle your way out of some trouble, and that's really to me, that's where the biggest growth with Gavin has been. When, early in the year, he was having a hard time getting himself out of those, making pitches, and now when they do start to get something going off of him, he reels it back in. He's able to make a pitch, and he's got a number of weapons to do it with.
After Sunday's game, you put a call out to fans to show up tonight. How important was it to hear their enthusiasm tonight?
It was huge. It gave us all the energy we needed. Can't thank the fans enough for showing up, and keep coming. We definitely got a lot of energy from the crowd tonight. This place, when it's packed like that, there's no better atmosphere in baseball. I mean, our fans, having them there tonight to cheer us on meant a lot to us.
I know Stephen Vogt won Manager of the Year last year, and that was an impressive season, but I think what he has done over the past couple weeks is more impressive than anything he's ever done.
Gabby, you hit a homer right there, because I was going to say that to you guys. I think he got in again.
Yeah.
He got in again, and he might win it back to back.
I would vote for him.
Like, you know who did it? Catch from Tampa Bay. Did it twice in a row. So it will be special. 2 guys that have been here with our organization. And I have to say it again. We need to get a statue for our man. Carl Willis. Wow.
I've decided how we're gonna do it. So we got the break wall there, and they got the opening on one side of the break wall. We're gonna have a giant statue of Jose, and on the other side we'll have Carl Willis, and it'll just welcome everyone into Cleveland.
The best, unbelievable the way that pitching staff is doing, and Gavin Williams. But we're gonna talk in the next segment about Gavin Williams, because we need to talk. What a special guy. And you remember, Gabby, I know you love him.
I know. I think that Gavin Williams is one of the best pitchers in the American League. And he has the potential to be the best. I know that might sound crazy to people, but I really, truly believe that.
Gabby!
He has the same stuff as Scooble. He's not as consistent, but he really does have the same good stuff that pitchers like Scooble have.
He's pretty good. 12
strikeout yesterday. It was amazing what he did. So we're going to be talking about that a little bit. But Sheehan.
Coming from the bench. Off the bench. That was a great pinch hit.
Wow. Unbelievable. Those 2 runs, that was the big deal. Because they can come out. Look at what happened last year. When we was winning, and then the Carpenter hit a homer. They got Green. They can hit a homer too. So they got so many weapons in there. They can get alive, but they are going through a tough time.
Yeah.
Detroit Tigers are going through a tough time, and we need to take advantage. Today, we need to go in the first inning. No, don't be waiting for the sixth, please, because my heart,
I can't take it. I can't take it. I'm going to have to do like an ice bath after that game.
Well, thankfully, Scooble only pitches once against us, because if I had to watch him all 3 games, I'd probably be sick by the end of the series.
Of course.
You know that Donovan Williams almost stayed up almost the whole game? From that inning on, from the 6th, he stay up. He don't even sit down. He was so nervous too.
That's so funny.
You know, I used to play baseball.
He's a big baseball fan. His Mets were doing it too, so done it all. Yeah.
Oh my God, it's gonna be super.
Yeah, cool. But we're gonna take a quick little break. When we come back, we'll talk about Gavin Williams a little bit more because we need to.
The Big Play Sports Network is brought to you by Fairway Ford, the largest inventory of new Ford trucks, the lowest pricing, and same hometown level of service. Visit fairwayfordohio.com today.
Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gav Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and always positive Jay. Guys, we got to talk about Gavin Williams, the man on the mound. He was incredible. 12 strikeouts. I don't have anything else to say besides it was amazing.
He's been amazing, and our pitching staff has been amazing. But he's been for me the captain of that pitching staff. He's a quiet guy. He don't talk. You guys should have seen him in the clubhouse. You should have seen him in practice. That's what the only time that I had to see him. He don't say anything. I've never seen this guy talking, smiling. He don't even smile. He just pitch, and he is nasty, man. I love this guy. He's one of the best pitchers of the game. And you know what? What impressed me? 3 men on base, no out, and he get out. You know what he's doing this year? He's number 1 in the American League. 157. They hit against him with guys on men on base.
He's amazing.
That's a veteran pitcher. Numbers in there. You know when you get in trouble, you know how hard it is to get out, especially in this moment. This is September. This is playoff, man.
You saw him when he got that last out. He was screaming. He was jacked up. He was ready to go. And the next inning, what did he do? Just boom, boom, boom. I think it was 3 straight outs. I'm like, this guy is on fire. He's so excited for that. The team got fired up, I think, from that too, and that's when started our 6th inning. But yeah, he out-dueled Scooble, and then the last time we played, Tanner Bibu technically out-dueled Scooble. I can't believe what they're doing.
And it's pretty impressive to see. Like, I know last year during the playoffs, he wasn't at his best. It was a rough game against the New York Yankees, but to see him go out here and do this, I know this also isn't a playoff game, but it's a very important game.
Yes.
And to have that kind of confidence gives
it is amazing.
hope for the playoffs.
And we need to watch him because sometimes he get in trouble with his fastball. His control with the breaking ball is unbelievable because that's the best pitch. Well, his fastball, that's when he get in trouble, get high, and sometimes he go too far away from the other side in there. But he's amazing what he's doing. He's stepping up. He's calm. It's a big difference from Bibby. When Bibby don't get the call, he get pissed. You know, when Bibby get pissed, you know, he can lose it in there. But I like what he's doing for us. But our pitching staff, we need to talk about it. In the last 3 stars for each guy. I got the numbers right here. Seconi, 3-star, 087. Cantillo, 3-star, 095. Listen to this. Bybee, 3-star, 125. Williams, 3-star before yesterday, that he just got 2 runs yesterday, 150. Allen, he's been throwing 2 short outs in a row, 2.00, and Messick, 3-star, 208. A rookie guy. So our starters, they've been going to another level. It is amazing. Yeah. That's why I say, let's build the statue to Carl Willis. We need it because when I talk to a lot of people, I always doing, I do my show and I do a lot of things, that I do. And I'm in baseball the whole time. Everybody talk about how you guys do it. Nobody believe this. No. This is amazing what we're doing. This is going to be if we finish first, a lot of people, they talk about 1995, but they're going to be talking about this team right now.
This reminds me of when we had the 22-game win streak, how we streaked up, but we got hot a little too early, and then we fizzled out. We are going into the playoffs, the hottest team in all of baseball, National League, American League. It doesn't matter. Like, this team has just galvanized together like I've never seen. I was on the Big Factor, and I do these jokingly videos for them, and I pulled up the Infinity Gauntlet, and I said how we got all the Infinity Stones, and I'm like, realistically, it is what it is because they got the pitching, they got the relief pitching, They got the young up-and-coming talent. They got great base running, great fielding, and I was like, the most important stone of all, putting them all together, making them all better, is Jose Ramirez. And when you have something like that, like, you could beat anybody. I truly believe that because they're hitting on every facet of the game. They may not have the power maybe New York does, but we don't need that. We could beat you with small ball. We've shown it, especially with our pitching the way it is. It's unreal, our pitching staff. I was talking to everybody in Aruba, fans from all over. No, they don't want to see us. They're deadly afraid. They're like, we do not want to see your pitching staff.
Yeah.
We don't know how you guys do this. And I was like, dude, we got a pitching factory. We just 3D print these guys up back there because that's how we roll.
But I have to say something to you guys. And be honest.
Oh, great.
After we lost Clase, did you thought that we were going to be like this, our bullpen?
No.
Nobody.
I didn't think that.
Even the next day, you know what happened to Kate.
It was a bad outing.
It was a blow.
Yeah.
It was a blow in there. So I had to be honest. I never thought that we were going to be like this. And let me tell you, I got some numbers here. K. Smith, in the last 11 games, 0-82, 11 innings, 21 strikeout, just 1 run. That's special.
And that's that Kerry Carpenter home run that didn't matter.
Another level. Our bullpen, 1.52 ERA. We are playing great baseball right now.
When he went down, I was worried, but I didn't panic because I was gonna wait and react.
Come on, man.
No, come on.
This guy,
do one of two
this guy's
things.
a movie star. Please, Terminator, Arnold Schwarzenegger, make a movie with this guy right here.
I mean, I said it. We got it on wax, bro. I said it's going to do one of two things. It's either going to make them or break them, and it's made them. They've galvanized since that. Jose went in that locker room and said, no, we're not going to get down, and he led this team, and they bounced right back from that and been playing even better. Their bullpen has been better since he's been gone.
That is true. Gabby, tell me.
I really, truly, I'm not going to lie, guys. You guys know I did not think that they would even be in the position to even be in first place of the AL Central at this point. They're doing something that has actually never been done in MLB history. The largest lead ever was 15 games.
14. And now it's 15.
14 games.
Yeah.
The thing is, the Tigers are from July 7 to now 28-37, and we are 45-23 since July 7. So it's been a big change, from our organization, from our team. And you know what? I had to give applause to the front office, bringing young guys to swing with the Sharks. You were swinging with the Dolphins in
I was swinging with sea
They
turtles.
are swinging with the Sharks here. This is being amazing. And you know what? Bringing Kafus. What's the name of the guy? The new guy? Petey.
Speedy.
Not too many organizations. Look at the Yankees. The Yankees has Spencer Jones. You know how many homers?
Yeah.
34 homers. He's not in the big leagues. You know what? What we're doing is special. And I had to get like this to the Mets too. Their pitching staff, the starter, they all went down and they're bringing 3 young players, 3 young pitchers, and they're doing a great job too. So sometimes you have to take a gamble. Mm-hmm. That's what you talk. A gamble to say, hey, let's go, let's do it. You remember years ago, what's the name? Wright, the pitch for us in organization. Jerry Wright, you remember? Mm-hmm. Julian Tavares. Mm-hmm. We need a reliever. He came out, he won 10 games as a reliever. So stuff like that changed the atmosphere of the team. Bringing somebody, players that have the fire and they can do the job and make them believe together with, like what you say, with Jose Ramirez, bringing with Bybee, stuff like that. And we haven't talked about after what happened to Bybee. I think everything changed.
The meltdown?
Yes.
Yeah, that little meltdown.
What do you think about that?
I think that changed his perspective on a lot of things. I think his attitude shifted a little bit. I think they had a little talk with him and said, hey, we like that you are very vocal and you're aggressive with what you do, but you need to lock in.
We need to wake up. It was a wake up for the team. I don't know what you think about.
Yeah, I mean, he did it perfectly, too, because as soon as Bobby went off, he said, no, I don't. You know what he exactly said. But then he took him aside, sat him down with just him, didn't do it in the media or like make him expose him or embarrass him in any way.
Yes.
But he did set an example in front of everybody on there. Like, this guy is one of the highest paid guys on the team. He's not above any of this, and none of you are.
I showed me that he want to win. When you want to win, when you don't care, that's okay. Nothing happened. I don't care. No. When you care, things like that, it can change to go a good way or maybe to a bad way. And thanks God, he went to a good way.
You see bad teams, and you see all the guys on the bench and their heads down. I just call them, like what I call them, the schmoopy bunch. They just look like a bunch of sad sacks on the bench, and there's poor teammates. Like I don't know how else to put it. When you see the one Tigers guy, he hit his first home run, they didn't celebrate like we did when our
They didn't.
Valera,
Valera's home run was great too.
Nuts.
That was insane too. Like those are some things that I just didn't think that we were gonna see during this season, and we're seeing some crazy things. But we're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have some more Cleveland Guardians headlines for you guys. Today's featured interview is brought to you by Smart Choice Windows. Smart Choice Windows is the place to go when you need to upgrade your home. They have great deals and great financing with 0% for 24 months and no down payment option with monthly payments as low as $199. So if you're ready for a quieter, more energy-efficient window, head over to smartchoicewindows.com to schedule your free no-pressure estimate today. Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and always positive Jay. Carlos, Mr. Popular, who do you have for us today?
Well, vamos a hablar español con Rafael Hernández Brito de Salvador y Brasil. Here with us today, my partner from the Cleveland Guardians, Rafi. How you doing, Rafa? How you doing, my friend?
¿Qué pasó, Carlos? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Todo bien?
Everything good, everything good. Look at who I have here. We got Positive Jay in the house, papi.
Positive Jake, and always fixing the TV, Jake, and hello, Gab. always hosting, Gab, and always producing off the camera. How are you?
And we're doing good. We're doing. Rafa, last night we really it was the emotion. It was very high. Tell us about what you're feeling about this team, the way they're playing right now, brother.
Well, before anything else, I think this chat gets a little better because we can actually say that David Fry is fine. It's helped that Stephen Bott said this morning that he's alert. He's walking around. He's in good spirits. So that being said, that sixth inning was just something like we haven't seen in a while in baseball. But that's what baseball offers you. The ball didn't even go past the pitching mound, and the Guardians were able to score 3 runs. Tariq Escobar looked like he was snapping on a field goal like the Steelers did at the beginning of that playoff games against the Browns for that touchdown and everything else. I mean, he committed a throwing error, a wild pitch, and a balk within a matter of 4 at-bats and 3 bunts. And the Guardians finally listened to Carlos Baerga. I have to say he's been begging for people to at least attempt to bunt against Tariq Escobar because of what we know, his lack of ability to field and having a bad leg and everything else. But the best part about it is the atmosphere at Progressive Field was just incredible. And you and I talked about it, that this team has been playing playoff baseball since September started, and they have done it in a really, really good way because they got the whole town popping right now.
Guys, I'm sorry. I've talked about this like 10 times, but I still have to keep talking about it. When that ball went between his legs, he snapped that thing. Did you call it like it was a football game?
Yeah.
It's a football. That's what they call it.
Boruski.
It was like a high snap. I tell you what, I wasn't able to call it because my partner tends to get a little excited when things like this.
I got a problem with that.
I mean, it was an exciting moment. No one expected that to happen. I didn't expect that to happen.
Oh my God! But I'm telling you what, he could be a Cy Young and everything else. But when you try to get cute on a close game like that, and what Detroit had in play last night, that you don't do that play. I don't care who you are. Maybe Omar Vizquel could have come or Robbie Alomar, and Carlos would have been able to catch that and throw to first for a double play. But you don't do that kind of play because things happen when you start making stuff up like that in baseball. And unfortunately for them, really good for us, it just opened up the inning. And that was the only time the ball left the infield when Tariq Escobar threw it away.
The ball went through the outfield. The ball went way over there. Tell me, Jay.
Yeah, I loved how you brought up that he had the wild pitch and all that stuff. Like, in his whole career, I was quoting Tony Paul from the Detroit News. He has 10 wild pitches, 7 errors, and 1 balk his whole career. He had all of those.
Wow.
In the 6th inning alone. Like Carlos said, bunting got in his head, and then unfortunately the Fry hit even messed his head up worse. And we totally took advantage of it. And instead of our guys being like, oh, our guy's down, they did the opposite, and they're like, we're going to do it for Fry right now. We're going to battle for Fry. And they did that, and I absolutely loved it.
And just to add to the misery of the Detroit Tigers, if the season ended today, I always hated that type of line until the pandemic came and the season ended that day, but if the season ended today, it will be Guardians and Tigers in the playoffs. And that's the last thing. We are the last player and the last city the Tigers wants to see and visit because of all what's been going on for the last, 2-3 years with these teams.
It's true what you're saying in there. But the thing is, Rafa, Gavin Williams keep us in the game. Keep us in the game again. Our pitching staff, they've been unbelievable. 141 ERA in the last 18 games. How special it's been, Rafa?
I think it's been great considering everything that has gone on with the pitching staff here with the Guardians. Obviously, we know that we weren't counting on Beaver and not even with the team anymore. But you and I have talked about how somebody needed to step up and say, I'm the ace of this staff. And I think Gavin Williams has done so, even though Bybee, who is pitching tonight, has that ability to act like an ace and has done that. Everybody had pitched like an ace in the month of September, but I think Gavin Williams not only showed last night that he is the guy that will be throwing any game one situation if everything is able, the Guardians are able to set up for the wild card and going on in the playoffs, but also to be able to keep his mind together after suffering that little thing. I think Angel Martinez is still waiting to decide whether he can go forward or backwards on that hit by McKinstry, and then the double that went over Mansardo's glove, and that little bunt single that Mansardo and Williams came to. He did not allow for those little things that happen in baseball to affect him and continue to do. And he basically had more than half of the 19 strikeouts that we had last night against this batting order that has been powerful for the most part of the season, but really, really were exposed last night.
So you said Gavin Williams you would like to see for game one, and I know we have a 6-man rotation right now. Going into the playoffs, what do you think that rotation would look like, and who do you think should move to the bullpen?
I want to listen to this.
This is the thing, and Carlos and I talked about this yesterday. As well as everybody credits Tampa for creating this opener way of the start. When you throw the bullpen 1 inning at a time. I think Stephen Bott has found something here because the Guardians knew they were going to play 17 games straight. And then because of the doubleheader, they ended up playing 24 games in 24 days. And the only way you can survive that without having to bring a kid that hasn't pitched in the majors is just to create that 6-man rotation. Yes. I think Ciccone would be the lone reliever, if that's the thing you want to call it, but he could be the number 3 because Logan Allen has been throwing short a ball for the last month. So I'm glad that we don't get. I wish I got paid as Stephen Bott, but that's why Stephen Bott is there to decide who's going to be joining Bybee and Williams, which I assume will be the 1 and 2 going into the playoffs. But he definitely discovered something because the schedule in baseball will always give you, at one point or another in the season, those 20 games in a row without a rest day. And what better way to do it than to have that guys be ready to join a 6-man rotation? And I think it worked wonders. I know Carlos and I talked about it, and we're kind of in a way questioning like how is this going to work. But when you allow, and you have starters that have not allowed more than 2 runs in a month, I think there's nothing you can say about having a 6-man rotation.
That's what I am with you. And you know what? We had the opportunity to have Gavin Williams. He said something last night that I want everybody to listen up.
Gavin, in the inning where the bases get loaded 1 out, just knowing how big this game was, what helped you lock in? Was it Carl coming out, or was it something Hedgie said or did?
Yeah, just a little reset with Carl coming out helped out a lot. Just a little game planning on the mound, but went from there.
From you, just where you were at the beginning of the season, and I know that when we went to All-Star break, you talked about walks bothering you. What do you think is the main thing that's helped you get away from that and being able to dominate?
Yeah, just throwing everything in the zone, letting the batter get themselves out rather than being too fine with it. I know at times I was trying to, be perfect with it is what you can say, but just throwing in the zone, letting them get let them get themselves out.
Starting rotation this month has had the best ERA in baseball. What's been clicking for you guys? I feel like this has been asked a lot now, but especially down the stretch.
I think we're just feeding off each other. Going 6 innings, everybody's getting something off of each other. Pushing each other in the weight room, throwing programs, everything.
Yeah, Gavin, you pitched about 90 more innings this year than last year. So what is the key to you doing that and not just running out of gas?
Yeah, just staying on my routine day to day. I mean, I've talked to Kluber at the beginning of the year. He's helped me out a lot. I've gotten a lot of things from when he played. So just keeping on with that.
How would you describe the journey this team's gone on since like July when it was 15 and a half to now where it's deadlock up the top?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's been fun. The whole time it's been fun, and we're going to see what we can do.
Ups and downs always been.
Yeah, I mean, the locker room is, I mean, nothing's changed in the locker room. We've all been laughing, joking about everything, taking everything day by day.
For a big game like that, how easy is it to feed off a crowd like that?
It was awesome. Having everybody there. The Cleveland fans they're amazing, best in baseball, I think. So having them there and supporting us, it's big time.
Yeah, this guy, he don't even talk. He just love to pitch. That's it. It's unbelievable. He don't have words. It's amazing what I like about this guy. And for me, he's number one pitcher for me in the playoff because he's the man. The way he dominates. And yesterday you say something, Rafa, about you know what? Unbelievable he's been with men on base. Keeping, 150 something like that was the number yesterday. That's amazing, Rafa. He's a young guy.
And not only that, but the trust he has in his stuff, because last night with the bases loaded, he threw a 3-2 changeup. I mean, come on. You gotta be kidding me, right?
Yeah.
And that's why maybe sometimes he walks a lot, but last night Tariq Escobar threw more walks than Williams, who has 50 plus walks, more walks than Escobar in the season. But when you trust your stuff, you gotta go with it. And either bases loaded, bases empty. I think Gavin Williams has been in the mindset that he's gonna let the guy hit it and get himself out. And that interview, Carlos, is my answer for my question. Why are they not talking to Williams and instead of Quan at the end of the game? Or that you have
that's true. You say that to me.
Three-word answer, one word.
Now they answer to you. He don't talk.
Humble guy. He's a humble guy.
I know, Gavin. That's Gavin's boy, right?
He's
there.
A humble guy. He's a great pitcher.
I don't mind him. I love him. I think that's the kind of character that you need in the mound. You can't let a hit or an error bother you. Continue doing your stuff, and I think that's what Carl Willis did when he came to talk to him. To just say, dude, you're throwing a gem. Don't worry about the run you just gave up or the homer. Just keep doing it, and that's what he did.
I mean, he's unbelievably good, and he's so young. This season has just been absolutely special. What we're watching happen. What does a season like this do for the long-term development? All these young players watching what it takes every single day to get to play baseball. Like, you can't take a day off. You can't take a play off. What do you guys think of, like, I believe right now we can go on a run, and I love that we're in the season now, but for the long term of these young players, this is great for their development, isn't it?
Yeah. Rafa?
I think so. I think we have guys that have taken advantage, not only the guys that have been here, Jake, that have taken advantage of the absence of an ace starting the season, and then Gavin Williams stepping up and really, I know Carlos was one of the guys that always said to me, this kid's going to be great. This kid is going to look at his leg, look Roy Clemens type of style pitching and everything. And he has turned out to be that. But I think you have to give credit to the guys that have been sent down because there was something missing, i.e. Cantillo and Rocchio, and have come back and just tear the place apart. I mean, Cantillo was told you're going back down because you gotta throw strikes. Mm-hmm. You gotta hit the zone. You're walking too many people. You don't have the stuff like Gavin Williams does to survive. 2-3 walks in an inning. He came back and he's just throwing fire. Rocchio, Carlos and I have been talking about, dude, with 2 strikes, go the other way. Why are you trying to hit the bases loaded, homer, when the bases are empty? And he's been going the other way. He's been moving the runners, putting the ball in play. So I think everybody has been doing this, but how long has the Guardians been doing this already for? Yeah. I mean, last season was the same type. It's just a matter of whether or not the front office can join the party and get those 2 extra pieces that the Guardians do need to make it a complete run. But we have everything right now, because you mentioned getting on a roll. I think we're on a real serious roll, like this lasting over almost a month already. So just continue to ride that wave into the playoff, and Jose Ramirez is there, and you know he's gonna get that pitch every now and then. And when Jose Ramirez gets on base, things happen. And last night was just proof of it. Yeah, I mean, last night he made Tariq Skubal balk.
Yeah, I know. It's special. Rafa, gracias. I love you. And don't forget to listen to me and Rafa, MLB at Bat en Español and 1350 Fox. We are in there doing the Español game with my brother Rafa. I love you, brother.
I'll tell you one thing. The Guardians will win the World Series if we keep the big factor guys out of Progressive Field. They stop singing that silly song in the 8th inning. See you later.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, thanks for hanging out with us, Rafa. But we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we have some more Cleveland Guardians headlines for you guys. This segment was also brought to you by Smart Choice Baths. If your bathroom needs an update, the team at Smart Choice Baths have you covered. Whether you're looking to replace your shower or do a whole bathroom remodel, Smart Choice can offer the quality and expertise you will need to make that experience an enjoyable one. Be sure to check them out at smartchoicebaths.com or give them a call at 1-844-GET-SMART to set up your free estimate. Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gav Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and always positive Jay. Now, after this Detroit Tigers series, we have the last homestand against the Texas Rangers.
Yes. Well, I have good news. Good news, but we have to play the game no matter what. It's 9 innings, 27 outs. We have to win. It's all about winning. They're not going to have Cody Seager and Marcus Semien. They're out for the season. Bruce Bochy announced it yesterday. And DeGrom pitched today, so he's not going to be pitching against us. So he's not going to have the days. So that's good. He's the best pitcher for them. So that's amazing. I don't know how you see it.
I'm always down to play a much easier lineup, but if we get enough lead, and do you ever want to see the team sit players for the rest like into the year, or do you want them to all play and keep the momentum going?
I want to play. I want to play. You don't want the moment because you have if we finish first, the thing is going to be
we get a little break.
Did we got a little break?
Well, if we could get a bye.
Yeah. So if we get a bye, we don't play the first playoff. So we have a couple days. Mm-hmm. So you don't want to be spending a couple days and then rest for 3 or 4 days. I don't like that.
No, I don't like that.
As a hitter, the worst thing that can happen. I know the pitching. We're gonna be playing a couple games, but it's not the same.
I did like they had the bye last year, I believe, and Vogt was having them practice basically like they were playing games against each other. He's like, we got to practice hard because we want to stay in our groove. So if we do get the break, and I would like it, but I just think our coach will handle it pretty well, to be honest with you.
Well, it's gonna be good because you want to rest a little bit. But I don't know. We are in a row. When you're in a row, you don't want to stop. You want to step up in there and you want to play stuff like that. Let's see what happens. But you know what? The good thing is, we play in Texas. It's going to be at home. It's going to be nice. We got a Fan Appreciation Day on Saturday. And, on Sunday, it's going to be special for the kids and stuff like that. So let's talk about who can win the MVP this year from the National League, the American League, and Cy Young and Rookie of the Year for you guys.
I mean, National League, I'm pretty sure Shohei has that locked up, I'm guessing, right now.
Yes.
But for the AL, I'm giving to Cal Raleigh over Judge. I think Judge is having the slightly better hitting year. Mm-hmm. But when you're a catcher, you constantly taking on and off the equipment, sitting there kneeling down, taking foul balls off the equipment. Those guys, like their hands, if you see, I guess suppose they look like they've been in the UFC for years. Like their hands are all beat up. They're just... And they do what he's doing at a catcher position is unbelievable. The advantage your team has if your catcher is hitting like that is unreal.
No, I agree. I think it should go to Cal Raleigh. I know Aaron Judge has a lot of different hitting metrics that are leading ahead of Cal Raleigh, but he's not doing the things that he's also doing on the field. Like that's, again, what you said is very impressive. And in a league where catchers aren't really that impressive, he's doing things that we haven't seen.
I'm going to put it this way. This guy is being amazing. Breaking the record for the catchers, 48 homers, breaking that record. Mm-hmm. Breaking the record, Mickey Mantle. How many years that record has been in there? breaking the record of Ken Griffey Jr., the Seattle Mariners, 56. Now he got 58. He leading the league in homers.
He broke Ken Griffey Jr.'s home run record. You win the MVP right there. You do that.
You know, he break the records of the 20 homers from the right side, 20 homers from the left side. Nobody have done that before. So it's historic. And this guy is a gold winner, platinum winner too. And he have one of the best pitching staff. You know what it is to handle a pitching staff like that? It is amazing what he's doing. And let's put something more to the cake. He win the batting home run contest in the All-Star game. Wow. You know what it is to play in there.
Aaron Judge won't be in that competition. He won't do it.
No.
Cal Raleigh will, though.
Well, I know.
Yeah, because they're afraid of ruining their swing and stuff like that.
I said he was going to take that. I thought that he was going to be tired. I thought that he cannot play anymore like the way he used to play.
He kept it going.
He's still doing it.
Do you think a New York bias is going to help Judge, though?
I think that's a lot of people. And I love him. I love Judge.
Yeah,
He's my MVP. He's my MVP. He's my player. Every year I pick him. What I did in spring training, I say, the trophy, they already have the name. Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. It's already. But you know what? This is a historic year from this guy, Cal Raleigh. I believe that he is my MVP. He deserves it. And the Seattle Mariners are in fourth place. They haven't been in fourth place in 25 years. 2001.
Josh Naylor had a great game last night.
That was, I know.
Of course he did.
What a great year. That was a big pickup for them.
Yeah, he hit that. It was a single or double up the middle, score 3, and I still will miss that guy's.
Of course. Why would you not?
But you know what, Naylor? We're going to play against you in the playoffs. You better be ready.
Now, I have a take, though. I have an MVP take. If it literally went to the most valuable player to a team.
Yes.
Who would you think?
It's Jose.
It's Jose.
Jose Ramirez. Without a doubt. You take Jose Ramirez off this team, they win 40 games.
Jose is the man. 30 homers, 82 RBIs, 40 stolen bases. These guys, he got a record that, less strikeout, just Barry Bonds and him with all those kind of numbers. So it's amazing. The records that he broke every day is special. We are in Cleveland. Mr. Dolan, I know that I talk to you every time that I do this show, and I want to say it again. Please sign him 3 more years or 4 more years. We need to keep him here because you know what? He's a sample for these young kids that we have here. And don't forget about Quan. Do you know what? I was talking to the front office yesterday in batting practice, couple of people in the front office, and I say, you guys have to think about, you know how many teams won Quan this year?
Many.
Almost over 15. But the biggest thing was the first teams. Yankees asked for him. Dodgers asked for him. And the Mets asked for him. Toronto asked for him. And the Philadelphia Phillies.
Phillies.
Who are those teams? The most powerful teams in baseball. If they want it, don't let it go because they're gonna offer some money when you go to the I know. Let's sign him right now.
Well, I need a favor from you since we got I've been saying we really needed a speedy guy. Like I wanted someone with just pure blazing speed. And I keep forgetting his last name. I didn't even know who the hell he was till the other day.
Petey Halpin.
Thank you. I'm just calling him Speedy Petey. I need you to tell him he needs to sit next to Jose for the rest of the year and learn everything he can about base stealing. Because if you put that dude's speed compared with Jose's knowledge of base stealing, he's going to be unstoppable.
He's going to be amazing. I like it. I watched him yesterday taking infield. We taking infield like a really infield. Now the teams, they don't do that anymore. And this guy showed their arm. It was amazing. It was amazing the way, he's really good.
Did you see what Jose was doing in the dugout after he ran out that thing? You're going up and down the dugout like, I like this guy. I like this guy. I like this guy. I'm like, Jose likes you. You're doing something right.
I know. Jose is a sample for us. He's the captain. He's the man that runs hard every day. Ground ball, second base, he's running hard. He putting pressure to the other team, and we need that from everybody in our team, to keep doing it, keep playing the guard ball.
Guards ball. That's the thing that we want, and that's the thing that we need. Okay, guys, we're going to take another break, but when we come back, we'll wrap this thing up with some more playoff baseball talk.
The Big Play Sports Network is brought to you by Pure AV, luxury home automation. Experience your dream smart home by visiting pureavcorp.com.
Welcome back to the Carlos Baerga Show with me, Gab Gowdy, Cleveland Indians legend Carlos Baerga, and always positive Jay. Now, before we go, we have to give some credit to the fans, guys.
Yes.
They listened to you. They
Yes.
showed up.
They coming to the ballpark. We need it. And Steven Buck, he did it. He did something like 2 days ago. He said, "Come on, fans. We need you guys in the ballpark, and we need you guys in the ballpark. I want to feel like what I feel when I was playing in 1995. Yesterday,
It was a good turnout.
Pretty good. The people got into the game, and the sound was big.
Yeah.
I love it.
I was really impressed. Like,
do it on a Tuesday night, on a school night, not the best, possibly not best weather, and they all like it showed like these people were getting right out of work, and it was already second inning, and they're just still coming in.
The lines were crazy to get in.
And
Yeah.
you know,
That
I know
was
it's good
wild.
because if I can hear the crowd through the TV,
Yeah.
you know they're extremely
Also,
loud,
like,
and you
you
can
don't-
feel that energy.
We don't get chants for any other players besides Jose. Usually there was a Rocchio chant around the stadium. People were chanting for Daniel Schneemann. They were even doing a skoo ball chant around the stadium while he was pitching too.
Yeah.
No, it was a special. It was a special. And when when Jose come to hit, they always start
yeah.
Jose. But it was for everybody, and it was a special. And every time we make an out, every time we make a great catch or something like that, we strike out. It pump up everybody.
The crowd
It
was standing the whole game.
Yes.
Even in the top section, everybody was standing. That was crazy.
Best fans in the league, man.
Yeah.
I think they are, but
Yeah. We are. So we need you guys today, tomorrow, Friday,
weekend.
Saturday, and Sunday. We need you guys
right
in
into
there.
the playoffs.
and hopefully
Yes.
we need them for the playoffs.
Yes. I want to buy another jacket. Say
Postseason?
Postseason. Let's do it, man.
I need a
We
custom
can-
shirt. The show keeps going. The show keeps going.
Oh,
The show
I like
keeps
it.
going.
I
Okay,
like
I
that.
like
Hey,
that
that's,
too.
That's a good name to put on in there because that's the way it is. I think we going through a good moment right now. I like football playing good. We got a big win.
The Browns won.
I'm talking
The
about
Guardians
the Browns
are in
now.
the playoffs right
we
now.
got a big win. I like
I mean,
it.
we're playing Detroit in baseball. We're playing Detroit in
They
football.
play Detroit this Sunday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They play the
Ohio
Lions.
versus Michigan right now.
Wow.
play the Lions.
To Ohio.
Yep.
Ohio State.
Oh no,
No,
they'll
no,
play
no.
at the end of the
Oh,
season.
okay,
It's
okay,
in
okay.
Ohio versus Michigan.
Yeah,
right
like
now.
we played Detroit last week. We played Detroit this week. We're playing Detroit this weekend. And we could play Detroit first round of the playoffs.
if they make the playoffs.
That's it. That's
yeah.
it. Let's keep playing hard. Let's keep playing. But we need you guys at the ballpark, and you guys are very important for us. So, you know what? Maintain yourself here with us in the Carlos Baerga Show. That we're going to have fun every day with you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have fun. There's going to be some playoff baseball coming up, and we'll see you guys next week for that.